Alrighty y'all, welcome back to yet another video. So today we have a pretty exciting mod for the G20 330. If you guys have been following the content for some time, we've been putting a lot of stuff on this car. We got a carbon fiber hood, some carbon fiber fenders, some new side skirts, and a trunk. But today we're gonna be doing an M Sport front bumper conversion right over here. And this is the Pre-LCI version. And then this is all the associated hardware. We have these little bottom plastic pieces that go on the sides. This is another lower bracket. And then this is a support bar that goes on the bottom. And then we have our new radiator grills on the bottom, and then a new foam crash bar. So all of this stuff combined is going to be going onto the front of this car. And this is a pretty simple and straightforward process. We do, however, have to transfer over the parking sensors, but luckily on the new bumper, it actually comes with all the holes and everything and the little attachments on the rear. And on the bumper, all these grills and everything, I just fit it onto the bumper pretty easily from the backside. It just pop in. They snap onto little clips and whatnot. And this bumper is not painted, as you can see. This gray finish is pretty much like a primer. There's scratches all over it from storage, but yeah, it should be a pretty straightforward process. All we need to do is remove all the bolts on the bottom and the two on the sides, and that's pretty much it. This whole bumper can rip off. We have to transfer over the wiring harness, take off the crash bar, put the new one on, and we should be good to go. And as always, if you guys want the link to where I picked up all these parts from, I will put them in the description below. Alrighty, so we got the wheels off, and I'm just loosening up the bolts here for the front side of the fender liner. You don't have to take it all the way off, but once you loosen up these bolts, you can pull this liner back like so, and then you can access the two bolts up top here, which will release the OEM bumper. All right, so we got both sides loosened up. We just have to remove the bottom 10 millimeters, and this whole entire bumper should come down. All right, so now we can pull this bumper off. There's just a couple of clips on the top side, just like so. All right, there's a couple of electrical connections we have to remove on the passenger side. All right, so behind the fender liner of the passenger side, there's actually a connection right here. This is for your, what's it called? The parking sensors, and then another one down here for your temperature sensor. Pull it outward, so that's your parking sensor. I'm gonna leave that dangling. One down here as well. So two little connections, one square looking one, and then this little circular bit. So after you disconnect that, you can pull your bumper off. All right, so bumper is off the car right over here. I'm not gonna need it anymore. I'm probably gonna put it up on Facebook Marketplace. Now back here, there are parking sensors we have to transfer over to the new bumper, but we're not gonna do that just yet. We do wanna address all of this here. So this is the foam, the original foam that we have to remove and replace with the new foam. We also removed this bottom radiator flap thing with Jiggy, and we're essentially doing a radiator flap delete. So this is gonna be fully open, and there's a motor behind here that we're also gonna be transferring over to the new one, which it's also a delete because there's nothing to open and close. We'll just transfer over the module as a way to just prevent any codes from happening. But yeah, this foam piece basically just pulls off. You know, it's just held on by little clips and whatnot. I can just pry it off. You might end up ripping it, which is what I just did. Look at that. It breaks off really easily. So yeah, just pop this baby off. And then down here, there's a couple of bolts, a couple of Torx bits right here holding in this flap. And then same thing with this, there's bolts underneath here as well. All right, so since it doesn't want to come out all the way, I'm gonna go ahead and start removing the bolts for the bottom brace, which might give us a bit more clearance. Okay, there we go. Now this is coming out. So there's an electrical connection back here. You want to just unplug that. Now back here, there's a little motor that's hidden underneath this plastic covering. So we're gonna remove the 2 bolts holding it in. Just pop off the cover. And this is the module we want to transfer over. So let's just unhook it. There we go. You can just unhook it. And this is what we need. Essentially, we could have reused this because look, it's the same exact part. We could have just removed the fins and called it a day. So technically, you don't need to replace this, but I guess we are anyway. So we'll just lay this down in here like so, but we're not gonna connect the rods because we're not actually gonna be messing with it. This actually has to slide into the grooves first, so don't forget to do that. There we go, it fits a lot better now. So let's put the bolts back in. Alrighty, so moving back to the car, we're gonna reinstall our metal brace here. And the reason why we have to replace this is because the original one is a completely different shape. So it goes on like this and lines up with the bolts. All right, so this is a little bit lower and then it comes up like so. So that's how I think it works. Then we're gonna grab our plastic piece here, and there's a couple clips which just hook over this metal bar. Okay, and there's actually some holes here that line up with the fender liner. So module, so we're gonna grab this piece here and reconnect the electrical bit. Okay, just like so. All right, now let's put our new foam piece in. I wonder which way this goes. There's not really any clear markings though as to where it actually goes to, so that's a little tricky. But yeah, clearly this does not fit. None of this stuff lines up. This doesn't look like it goes in properly. Unless we remove the grills and loosen up this part to cram it in here. But even so, it's a really tight fit. So honestly, we're gonna go without it. Removing the parking sensors from the original bumper. There's 4 sensors and they're just held on by clips. So we're gonna go ahead and just pop them out of the clips. There's a little rubber gasket as well, which I'll just hold on to. I don't know if we're gonna need it. And then all of these tabs are holding in the wire. So you just have to pop them off tabs. So let me show you how this works. We have our parking sensor right here. You just wanna pry the tabs open, pop it off. Little rubber gasket, hold on to that. And this just, and you just wanna unclip all the cables here from the bumper. And you want this main module to start from the passenger side. So there's a little clip here. Just slide this on. Okay, got that secure. Now you just want to work your way down and reconnect all the sensors. So this one plugs in right over here. Make sure you have the gaskets. So the gaskets that fell off earlier, make sure you put them back on and just slot them into place. Alrighty, so we have the parking sensors plugged in, and I just kind of tucked the cables in between this little lip area, some down like that. And then there's some like little holes here that you can actually push the clips back into. And that's pretty much the whole setup. So all we're gonna do now is throw this bumper on, but before I do so, I do wanna switch out these little dust shields down here, this little bracket here. So there's a couple of bolts holding in the fender liner to this piece. As you can see, there's 2 down here. So I'm gonna switch these out to brand new ones because the kit did come with these as well. So we might as well add some fresh pieces in. Now this old one has these little rubber clips, which you could transfer over to your new one, but the kit did come with new ones. So I'm gonna go get my kit, slap on the new little attachments, and put the fender liner, and put that little cover back on here. And these just slide right onto the tabs, like so.